Hi, today I just wanted to start off with a question and ask you guys, do you think that our knowledge of personal care has changed since 1938? Okay, so according to Madison Reed, which is a really known hair blog, she talks about how since 1938, the US has only banned 11 ingredients from personal care items. Meanwhile, the EU has banned around 1,400, which is a big shock to me. I didn't realize that we weren't really looking into the products that we're using, and there's other countries around the world who are, and they're banning them because they're realizing that they're not good for us. So I think it's important to know that personal care products need to be regulated due to the fact that we all use them every day. Every single one of us wake up, we brush our teeth, we put lotion on, we use these deodorant, everything every day. And so I think we really just need to talk about it because it's a $60 billion industry, and we're not even, I think that they need to be putting some of that money back in and studying the type of things that are being put into their products. So the environmental working group said that products in your personal care routine aren't even required to be tested by the FDA, but then they're used in your own body, which I just thought that was crazy. The FDA doesn't even test things that go into our products. So according to, specifically I want to talk about cosmetic products. And no, when I say cosmetics, I'm not talking about makeup. I'm talking more about like toothpaste, lotion, sunscreen, shampoo, even fragrances. Those are all cosmetic products. And there's three main senators who are who came up with this Personal Care Product Safety Act. And these senators are Dianne Feinstein from California, Suzanne Collins from Maine, and then Frank Pallone from New Jersey. And so each of them have different reasons for wanting to implement this Personal Care and Product Safety Act. And so Dianne talked about how families trust that these products are safe, but unfortunately, like many of these ingredients have never been tested or evaluated. So that's why she really thinks it's an important thing to study. And then Senator Collins found it important to introduce because this is a direct quote from him. So, by updating the FDA oversight, the ingredients in cosmetics and personal care products for the first time in nearly 80 years, our legislation will help increase safety for consumers, to protect small businesses, and provide regulatory certainty for manufacturers. Which, that just shocks me. 80 years and we haven't put much research into what we're putting on our bodies every day, every morning. And so something else that really astounded me that I read from the Environmental Working Group's president, Ken Cook, he said that cosmetics companies can just about put any chemicals in their cosmetics, no matter how dangerous, and no one's really holding them up to a certain standard and checking in on them. So that's something that they want to do with this new act, is make it so they're more regulated. And so these three senators saw how the FDA they don't regularly regulate the safety of the products for daily use, and they found that as a problem. So this act wouldn't force every cosmetic to be tested personally by the FDA. What they want to do is look at 5 ingredients a year around and test them and make sure that they're okay to be in products. So when you're looking at them, you have all these fine print of products, so they're going to take just a 5-ish each year and really go into depth to make sure that they are good for you and they aren't going to cause birth defects, cancer, any of that stuff, which obviously no one wants. And if you knew that something you're using caused that, obviously you wouldn't use it anymore. And a few more things that this act would include is companies would have to register their facility. So right now it's not required to register your facility to say that you're making personal products, like personal care products, which once you say that, then it'll keep everything more regulated, and then they'll know where your products are coming from instead of just being like, oh, I picked this up at the grocery store. You could really look into where it's made and all of that. And the ingredients for products, all of them have to be disclosed to the FDA with this act, which would be very important. We have, I don't know, with sunscreen, it has all the ingredients, but it's not really going in depth of how much of alcohol deadenant is in a can of sunscreen. But with the FDA, they'll look into that and make sure that they know the specific ingredients and everything. And then also these companies who are producing personal care products, they'll need to have a clean environment for production, and so they'll be checking into that and making sure that your lotion and your shampoo is being produced in a place that's clean and not bugs or anything gross like that. And then also the FDA would be in charge of recalls of dangerous products and like getting them back if they are out there for purchase. And then there's also Greg Renfrew, who owns he owns Beautycounter, which is a big beauty product company, and he talked about how important it is to educate the people and the public about what's being put into their products, because not a lot of people know. And I know personally, I didn't know that we weren't really looking into things. I thought more we were studying stuff, like studying ingredients, but I had no clue. Since like 1938 we haven't done much research, and we've only banned 11 ingredients. But I mean, when you look at the back of this lotion, there's ingredients from here to here. And that's crazy to me that we haven't even looked at half of that stuff. Like, we don't know what's being put into it. Yeah, and so Greg just thought that we really need to educate people and let them know. And so that's why I thought it was important to talk about this policy today and really make sure that the class knows about it, because all of us do use these things. Like, I know everyone uses toothpaste in the morning when they get up. So I just wanted to educate you guys just so you know about the products being put into it and how we aren't studying too much. Yeah, that's about it.